Hello and welcome. I'm James Milan, and Tom Miller is here with me in our studio. And Joshua Seftel, we have managed to connect with from New York via FaceTime. They are the creators of a web series and website that is affiliated under the umbrella of Nova. And it is called The Secret Life of Scientists and Engineers.
The idea is that you're looking at scientists, technologists, engineers, people who the general world sometimes thinks were hit by lightning and that's how they got to be these brainiacs. But in fact, they're real people. And one way to present that is to have them talk about their work, but also to show the other things that they do in their lives. So we have had a professional wrestler who was also a biologist. We have had another biologist who was in the Miss America pageant. She actually won the talent competition for piano playing.
Yeah, that was really the spark. We were working on a film for MIT about cancer research. And in the process, I was meeting all these amazing people who were effectively working to cure cancer. At a certain point, I realized I have never heard of any of these people, and I don't know anything about them. They are not human to me in any way, yet I know all about people like Kim Kardashian. There's no way to avoid it. And I thought, well, what can we do to address this in some small way? How can we raise scientists to a similar level, to humanize them, to let people into their lives, to portray them in a way that is as compelling as they are as people. And that's what we strive to do. Part of the concept is that we don't just want to preach to the choir. We want people who might be professional wrestling fans who didn't know that they were interested in science and didn't know that one of their favorite wrestlers happened to also be a scientist. So that's part of the philosophy too, is that every week we try to portray a different person who comes from a different world. And in the process of presenting them, we hope that we bring in some of their fans.
You know, these little bite-sized stories are kind of what people are looking for. And in many instances, the people that we're interviewing aren't Mayim Bialik or Tom Schultz, so they're not already famous. So to ask someone to make a commitment for half an hour to watch a show about someone who they don't already know is a harder deal. But if you say, hey, you know what? This guy can explain string theory in 30 seconds, you're probably more likely to click through to that video. And then once you do, you've kind of opened up this rabbit hole of all these other pieces.
It does seem, in general, like a very happy confluence, not only that brought the two of you together in this series, but that then brings the series as part of the Arlington International Film Festival to our own backyard. And everybody else, of course, is invited as well to Kendall on October 15th at 7 p.m. for that. On behalf of Tom Miller in the studio and Joshua Seftel, thanks again for joining us. Their series is The Secret Life of Scientists and Engineers. I am James Milan. Thanks for joining us.